One of the things my dad used to say was, don't reinvent the wheel. I would tend to try to figure out my own way to do stuff. But I was in church the other day. I saw a guy. He was very stereotypical looking conservative Baptist, probably 80-ish, fit for his age. He had the wool slacks and the brown leather shoes and the nice button-up shirt with the collar and the cuff sticking out of a long sleeve sweater, and just looked the part of that generation. And he reminded me of a guy, really neat guy. He was a retired preacher that lived in the town I grew up in, and I went to a Christian school where they took all our names and distributed them to the elder statesmen in the church and gave us prayer partners and mentors. He was a neat old guy. I can't even remember his name. I think it was Judson, but really neat guy, and reminded me a lot of him. And he brought up the idea of mentorship. Is mentorship a biblical concept? Am I talking about coachability? Am I talking about teachability? Well, it springboards off of that, but no. I'm talking about seeking out the wisdom of the aged and of the experienced. There seems to be a lot of tide running in this generation towards, I can do it myself, I know better, I have all the information. And got to thinking when I saw that guy, and he reminded me of the other guy, and I got to thinking, what does the world look like when those guys are gone? Did we get their information? Did we get their knowledge? Did we do any improving of ourselves based on their experience? So does the Bible speak? It speaks all over of that. It speaks all over of seeking out mentorship. Teachability, coachability, yeah, but I mean, there's things like, of course, the iron sharpens iron thing, and Proverbs, and give instruction to a wise man, he will be still wiser. Teach a righteous man, he will increase his learning, Proverbs 9:9. Poverty and shame are for those who ignore correction, but whoever listens to instruction gains honor, Proverbs 13:18. Proverbs 1:5b, a man of understanding will acquire wise counsel. The idea, like Proverbs 18:15, the ear of the wise seeks counsel. You don't just accept it when it comes. You go look for it. You go ask that old guy what he knows. You know, you go find somebody who you know or you found out is in the field you're wondering about, and tap that knowledge. That knowledge is years in the making, and it's just there for the taking. Most guys want to give, especially guys in faith. They want to give it to young guys. They want to pass it down. So it's not the idea of being teachable. It's not the idea of stopping and listening when it comes. It's the idea of going and getting it. Go and get wise counsel. Seek it out. And that's a concept that seems to be getting lost in the me generation.